Good evening everybody, it's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's doing alright today as always. It's time for your Leicester City preview as Leeds United travel up to the King Power tomorrow evening, hoping to make a huge statement in the Championship by beating the league leaders on their own patch. Just before we get into this video, as always, please make sure that you smash the like button. Please subscribe if you are brand new, hit the notification bell, and of course get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. So yeah, Leeds against Leicester. A tough game. I think that's, an understatement. Leicester are absolutely flying at the minute. I think Enzo Maresca's got them playing some really good football. Possession-based, high intensity, pacey wingers that, causing fullbacks a lot of issues. And obviously in midfield as well, with the likes of Dewsbury Hall, Harry Winks and Didi, they are causing a lot of teams problems, and their defence is quite solid as well. I think they've only conceded 4 goals in their last 8 games or something daft like that. So I'm under no illusions as to, how difficult this game will be for Leeds United. But that being said, I do think that our front line especially is better than Leicester's. I think Rutter, Perot, Somerville, Dan James, even if you throw Nonto, Jadon Anthony into the mix as well, I think it's levels above what Leicester have got to offer going forward. Albeit Leicester have obviously got good quality going forward, and you may think it's just me being a Leeds United fan saying that, but I do really think that we have got the better of them in terms of our attacking line. Where I do worry though is at the back. If Joe Rodon is unavailable for tomorrow's game, which, hopefully he is, but if not, you're looking at Liam Cooper and Pascal Struijk at centre-back, which I've got no issue with Pascal. I think Pascal's been really good this season. But as a left-sided centre-back, if Liam Cooper comes in, you're going to see Pascal move over to the right, where he's not as effective, in my opinion. He's not as confident to bring the ball out from the back on the right-hand side as he is the left. For me, if Rodon isn't fit, I would throw Charlie Cresswell in there. People might think, he hasn't played a lot and he isn't as good. He obviously isn't as good as Joe Rodon, but just to provide the balance in that back line, I would put Charlie Cresswell there as he's a right-sided centre-back. At right-back as well, there's a lot of debate, should Luke Ayling play? Look, I have my opinions on Luke Ayling, but it wouldn't surprise me if he threw Luke Ayling in for this game. I think Archie Gray, apart from the Bristol City game, I think he's been exposed in recent weeks at right back. I think against Norwich, Hernandez had the better of him. I think the Stoke City winger did as well that night. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he gave him a tough time as well. Shackleton played there against Huddersfield, but I don't trust Jamie Shackleton to play against this Leicester side, I will be honest. So, that's a bit of a dilemma for Daniel Farke. Does he go with experience, or does he throw Archie Gray back in there to give him another go? I suppose with that, if he puts Luke Ayling in and it doesn't work in the first half, you can always throw Archie Gray in there in the second half. I do think Ampadu and Kamara will assume the midfield pivot, which good. I think Glenn Kamara's slotted in like a glove since he's come in. You can tell that, he's played in Europe and played at a very decent level in the past. Low sense of gravity as well. He's good on the turn, on the transition, good range of passing, and a very good football IQ, as well as Ethan Ampadu as well. I think they complement each other very well. And obviously, as I've already stated, that front line, Dan James, 2 goals in the last game. Somerville, 2 goals, 2 assists in the last game. You've got Perot and Rutter. Perot scored 5 in 10 games, which if he continues on at that rate, he will get 20 plus goals this season. There's Rutter, who I think should have more goals. I think that's all he needs to maybe add to his game for him to be doing even better, is just to add a few more goals into his game. He's doing amazingly at providing for other people, but it'd be nice if he could get on the score sheet as well. It'll be a very tough game at Leicester tomorrow night, guys. I am predicting there will be quite a few goals in this game. My head is saying 2-2. but my heart is saying 3-2 Leeds. I think, like I say, I think there'll be plenty of goals. I think it'll be an end-to-end game. Two teams that are really going at each other, pressing, high intensity, good football. I think for a neutral, it'll be a really good game to watch. But for us Leeds United fans and the Leicester fans, I don't think it'll be quite as enjoyable. But yeah, I like I say, head saying 2-2, heart is saying 3-2. But yeah, this is arguably the best game of the Championship so far this season as well. It's on Sky, 8 o'clock, Friday night. There'll be a lot tuning in to it to see how it goes down. And I do think will be Leicester's toughest game of the season by a country mile. And, after this one, at least the good thing about this is worst case scenario, if we don't get anything from this game, we've proven so far this season that whenever we've lost, we've come back and we've won the next few. Now, after this game, we have got quite a good some favourable fixtures. I think we've got Plymouth next week before the international break. Then we've got Rotherham away. We've got Swansea at home. There are winnable games coming up after this one. So if we can at least avoid defeat in this game, it will put us in a really good position going into the easier run of fixtures. So yeah, those are my thoughts going into tomorrow's game at the King Power, guys. As I say, hit me up in the comment section down below with all your thoughts and opinions on how you think the game will go, your goal scorers, your score predictions and all that jazz. And if you've enjoyed this video, please smash a like on it. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.